Title of
Is
this
that okay?
little talk is The History of Money, at least a brief history of money. You have to speak up.
The title of money where?
World, in the world.
Okay.
You know, and then we'll narrow it down to the U.S. But there was money used all around the world. You know, some people use eggshells or seashells. But gold and silver coin was universal around the world. But everybody had their own kind until around the time the Spanish were traveling around the world and discovering the Americas and whatnot. And then they were stealing the gold from all the Aztecs and the Indians and everybody else, and the gold and silver, and bringing it home. And they minted the first coin that became almost universally used by all merchants, Britain, the Orient, South Africa, and that was the Spanish milled dollar. This is a Spanish milled dollar. It was taken off of a shipwreck, hundreds of years old. Somewhere it tells on this thing, but the Spanish milled dollar was used by merchants. It was accepted and recognized, and was like the dollar today is used around the world. Everybody has their own money, but the dollar is universally used and accepted. Well, the Spanish milled dollar was the first universally recognized coin. So when we became a nation in 1792, the Congress passed the Coinage Act and established our silver dollar. It was modeled after the Spanish milled dollar. Our silver dollar was 417 grains of fine silver. And that, in the Coinage Act, our Congress declared that was our unit of account for America. And so we used that for 100 years, whatever. But the big money banking families looked at the world, and especially the United States, and any part of the world that was very wealthy, and they saw all that gold and silver floating around, and they broke their first commandment, which just says, don't covet. And then they found a way to legally steal that money. They said, hey, you don't want the inconvenience of carrying around all that gold and silver coin. It's too heavy and cumbersome. Here, let us give you a piece of paper. And so in America, we adopted the silver certificate, and we had gold certificates in a variety. But read what's on there. It says silver certificate at the top, but the little tiny